Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to a finisher flashback. I don't have a fade for it. Sorry. Welcome. Forgot to fade it out. Welcome to the flashback. The finisher flashback. Very first episode. We're getting kinks worked out. Sorry we're a little late. You know, when Spectrum works, it's okay.
I was more confused. I was like, am I supposed to hear something? I'm looking for stuff. Because usually he gives me a signal when it's okay to...
Did you not hear the intro?
I heard nothing, so...
Huh.
Either way, we are trying out something new here. The finisher flashback, which just came to me, and I liked it because, you know, I will always mark out for alliteration. Because it occurred to me that we do our live pay-per-view reactions as we watch along and give you exactly our thoughts as they happen, right here on our Facebook page, The Finisher Podcast.
Facebook.com/The Finisher Podcast, yes.
And those are Facebook exclusives. And we're only reacting to stuff as it happens live, the brand new things. But there's so much stuff that we could react to, and there's so many things. There's so many things that, for instance, Jerry has never seen and never heard of, and I unfortunately spoiled our first one for myself. So this is good. I have thoughts, but this is more so to get Jerry's reaction.
All right, if you want to go ahead and let them know what we're watching, so they can pull that up. We'll talk a little bit, and then give them time. And what we're watching, he'll let you know. But we want you to go into it and get to 5 seconds and hit pause.
Yep. So this is what we're doing. If you're watching along live or later on, because this will actually go up on YouTube, as we will make these available to go back to. Pull up the WWE Network, find your wherever the little search bar is. It's over on the far left side, all the way at the bottom. If you're watching this on the Xbox,
it's the same thing on the Roku.
Perfect. Type up AWA Team Challenge Series. And
now,
you probably just type that whole thing out because for whatever reason the search bar will not go until you finish that.
It's weird. It's at the very bottom, and it says it's under category pretty much hidden gems.
When it pulls up, it'll lay out like all the chapters of the shows, but you want the full show file. So while you're doing that, because I know typing on a controller is a bitch. Let me explain a little bit about what this is. This is from October of 1989, the dying days of the American Wrestling Association. And as they were trying to find some way to reinvent themselves, to stay relevant under the massive nationalization by the World Wrestling Federation, which was complete at that point. 89 would have been WrestleMania 5. So the mega powers had exploded. Hulk Hogan had taken over the world, etc., etc. What they decided to do with their product was take the entire roster, divide them up into 3 teams, and make it like a year-long tournament underneath the 3 of the biggest stars they had. And that happened. That was a thing that went on for, like I said, it probably went on at least 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
What this specifically is a pilot for an hour-long show, which they were pitching, specifically to be a new television show on top of what they already had.
Kaya, go lay down.
It is introduced by the AWA owner, Vern Gagne, which you will see. That's the picture. That's the screenshot when this comes up. Your commentators are his son, Greg.
All right, real quick. They can hear us, but they can't see us. Something happened, so I'm going to work on that while you're finishing. Just wanted to put that out there.
Okay, your video went. All right, well, this is a. I forget what the guy's name is, but he ended up being a hockey announcer for years and years and years after this. So this clearly didn't kill his career, although it very well may have. So that is going to be our first thing. It's a 40-minute show. That obviously would have been an hour-long show. They cut it for commercial. It's 40 minutes long. You'll be able to hear it. We're keeping our audio low to avoid the dreaded takedown strike. So hopefully you had the chance to type that up. AWA Team Challenge Series. You've gone all the way down to Hidden Gems, started the file. Roll that to 5 seconds and pause it. And then we will, when we're able to start here, we will hit play together so we're as synced up as possible.
Should be good. All right. Good.
Every once in a while, I'll give it a time check as well.
Well, we're back, so we're going to go ahead, and I just made this up, so we're going to go ahead and give you a 5-second pause. 5. All right, go ahead and hit play. In 3, 2, 1, play.
And here we go. The American flag and the women in bikinis. I can't think of anything more American.
There's the bikinis. I'm a little behind, I guess.
Apparently. Well, no, maybe not. And rock and roll.
Yeah.
Whatever.
AWA just went across with some bikinis.
Yeah, well, it's done it a couple.
Boxing gloves.
Yep. We're synced up here.
All right. I grabbed this to do my 5-second pose, but I didn't get to do it.
Okay. Enjoy your technicality, even though if you want the truth, I actually did win, because when they finally did do a match, guess who's the new women's champion?
But was it on the horror show bullshit rules?
No, but if we went by what you saw, I won then too. It's only my graciousness to say that was a bullshit finish, and that the title should not change hands on that kind of bullshit.
Exactly.
Next time I'm swerving your ass. And in that benefit, we've gone right through Vern Gagne's and look at those jumpsuits. Is there anything that says 1990 more than those tracksuits?
I think I had one with the blue and the purple, the teal, green, whatever.
See, if you had it in 1990, you're okay. If you have it in 2020, you're a Russian gangster.
It's probably in my parents' basement somewhere because they don't get rid of anything.
So right now, Greg Gagne, who was a wrestler for his father forever, he actually did. I mean, he worked not just for the AWA, but he did do some territory work. They're trying to explain what they're going forward, how this is going to be an amazing new thing that you're going to see, and it opens with like, what in the hell is that?
What? Fake crowds?
Fake crowds on either side of a green screen, a very bad green screen entrance.
What?
And now we're in a TV studio.
What in the TNA am I watching?
You are watching the genesis of a cinematic match.
I love how they cut to someone like they're actually there.
Yep. This is different from that, but they are in an empty studio. I tried to look up who this Tommy Jammer guy was because I had never heard of him when I looked this, and I got no info. I got nothing.
I can't.
And then we cut to a bar.
I can't. Okay, this is reminding me of, Wrestling Now, when there was nobody in the crowd. And even, like, before they started bringing the NXT people in for WWE. And
Zach, but it would have been like if they cut to, here's a super slow-mo of a body slam. And boom. You don't want to, anyway. If they would have cut to a random crowd from an arena show.
It also reminds me of back in the day when WWE had WWE New York, the bar there, the bar restaurant. Like during pay-per-views, they would cut to the crowd at WWE New York. That's what that reminded me of.
But they would go in between matches, and usually somebody who wasn't on the show was there kind of hosting. They would cut a promo.
Yeah.
Remember, that's when we found out that Jerry Lynn can do the weird metal scream for Judgment Day. There's your weird cut from and then Indoor Sports Bar, miles away.
And what's really bad is, like, I'm not. It's gonna look bad when I do it, but some of the camera shots are like that. Mm-hmm. They're right up. I'm like, I don't need to see how many nose hairs this person has in their nose.
Tommy Jammer just won, but wait. The referee pulled his hand down and then put it up, like he was angry. And I was it. So
he won with a scoop slam and a splash.
Oh wait, a power slam and a splash, and So I think there was somebody else doing that in 1989. I think too. And there we go. The bar trivia team.
The Claw Master.
The Baron. And the Sarge. So these are two of the team captains. The third one would be Larry Zbyszko. If you remember the date correctly, right in the middle of 1990, Snipers.
Oh, Snipers. Sorry, call it Snipes.
Get some Snipes boys.
Could have called them Snapes.
Big City Snipes boys. Dirty fucking danglers, boys.
All right, I've got to go watch that. I've got the money. I'm just going to get Hulu for a couple months.
Yeah, you've got to. Season 8 will be out by the end of the year. You absolutely have to. If you're not into Letterkenny, what the hell's wrong with you? Here's the issue, though, and this is an impassioned promo, and now we go back to TV Guy. And the problem is this thing ran, the Team Challenge Series ran through most of 1990. Remember what Sergeant Slaughter was doing at the end of 1990?
No.
I don't
remember what happened yesterday.
Sergeant Slaughter at the end of 1990 had gone back to the World Wrestling Federation, where he had assumed the turncoat angle.
What the hell? They tore down the hotel.
The Destruction Crew.
It's the original Degeneration X. They broke it down.
They demolished that building with their sledgehammers, the Destruction Crew, by swinging it at the bad green screen behind them. This, by the way...
Is this Detroit?
Probably Minneapolis. It's Minneapolis. That's Enos and Bloom, and then they would be known nationwide in about a year from now after they ended up getting shut down as the Beverly Brothers.
Oh.
Mike Enos and Wayne Bloom. And being led to the ring by Manager John, being led on the green screen by Jenny Valiant, who is hamming it up to nobody.
Where the heck did they get their outfits?
I mean, dude, it was 1989.
They got a Spirit Halloween, didn't they? They went when it's construction workers that were Halloween.
It was 1989. Oh, good point. The vest.
Hey, brother, let's go as construction workers. Yeah. Sorry.
They were the Destruction Crew, hence the sledgehammers.
Oh, so Triple H was part of it.
Oh, So, actually, if you want to say that, that means that the Game was the ripoff and actually stole the gimmick of the Destruction Crew. At least
the Game.
He used his sledgehammer. The Game did not. I missed the names of the jobbers. I don't think it matters.
No, when you talk like Triple H, you got to talk with a at the end of words like, Rock. I'm gonna kick your ass. You got to add at the end of every other word.
I am not amused.
Exactly. You gotta say but you gotta say it with a little disdain, a little annoyance.
And
Hunter, we love you. We love what you do with NXT. So
yes,
stay out of the ring and do that.
Yeah, don't come back twice a year. So I'm surprised the Jobber's actually getting some offense in here. On this
I gotta have him a little bit. Oh, she's excited. No, she has no clue what she's clapping for.
no idea why she's clapping, but they're clapping. My question is whether they actually brought people into a sports bar and paid them to cheer, or they just went to a sports bar on a Sunday while people were watching a Vikings game and paid them to cheer.
Could be. Looks like some maybe at like a Billy Ray Cyrus concert, possibly.
No, the mullet had not been unleashed yet.
No?
This is 1989.
Oh, this is 89, sorry.
Yeah. That explains the ring gear of the jobbers here.
And I was 6.
Yeah, 6.
Man, we're old.
In case you're just joining us, you are watching the first episode of the Finisher Flashback. We're on the WWE Network watching the AWA Team Challenge Series pilot. And according to this, we are about 9.5 minutes into this show. So if you're just watching along, go ahead and search for AWA Team Challenge Series, down to the hidden gems, the full show. And in just a second, I will give you a time cue to join us up. You'll start us at, let's see. Oh, this is very convenient. We are 10 minutes into the show here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10 minutes. I knew as soon as we were talking about that somebody would
Thanks, Lisa.
correct us. That Achy Breaky Heart. See, I knew 92 was an Achy Breaky Heart, and that was his debut single.
See,
the mullet had not been unleashed yet.
And
Okay, I take it back. The mullet was in the ring and not on the radio.
she's going to be upset that I say this, but it's just like a female to correct us every damn time.
The views of Jerry are those expressed by Jerry are those only of Jerry,
I may be bitter.
and not by anyone else on the crew here at the Finisher Podcast.
That's what you told me to say. You gave me the script.
Yeah, like I could write a script. If I could write a script, this show would be good. Surprisingly enough, considering that there's the outfit. This tag team was supposed to be the World Beaters in the
The what?
The World Beaters here in the Fed at the time. They're letting these jobbers who are like 6 inches smaller than them get a lot of offense in. And so far, it's a TV jobber match.
Like I said, it reminds me of wrestling, now with no one out there.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. There's a ton of camera angles. You see the camera angle, and you see the camera guys, but you also see that this is clearly an empty studio, and it hasn't been that.
Why was she laughing? Why was she laughing? Nothing funny happened. Why would you put that in there?
Are you kidding me? That guy got gently set on that. Had his shoulder gently set on the big guy's knee. How could that not be funny? What a replay in the middle of the 3 count. So did he kick out or is it over?
No, they stopped the 3 count. You see that?
All right. Well, who would have known?
Oh.
Well. Oh man. Oh jeez.
Turn him inside out. 1, 2, 3. The Triple H squad wins.
They're lucky the LOD weren't working up here, because I'm pretty sure somebody would have gotten their ass whipped for ripping off the Doomsday device.
Yeah.
Man, he took all that right on his knees too. That sucked.
That guy's excited.
Look at that guy's sweater. Look at that guy's sweater.
That bastard belongs to a yacht club, you can tell.
That is what that sweater says right there. And holy shit, look at Eric. That's Eric Bischoff. Is it just me or is Eric Bischoff going gray in 1989?
Yeah. I'm gray!
It might be the lights, but it definitely looks like it's lightening up. So he's always had to dye his hair, apparently.
He's got to look young. Lisa's the music trivia.
Unbelievable.
Master.
Unbelievably.
You know what sucks? We both worked in radio, and she's the music trivia.
I don't question her on like anything. It's not worth it.
They are awesome.
This guy apparently the professional TV guy only has one emotion, and that's amazed, maybe.
So while they're doing a little promo here with Sergeant Slaughter. Let's talk real quick. Did you watch anything from last night?
No, I didn't have a chance yet.
I called.
Nothing to do with any of that.
I called the ending. I should have lied. Huh?
I read they made it a non-title match. So
yeah, I called the ending of it.
Okay.
So SummerSlam, it's already out there. It's Drew McIntyre versus Edge for the title.
Orton.
Not Edge, Orton. Sorry.
Orton.
The Drew McIntyre versus Orton for the title. So I know the match is going on. Before the match, like right as it got started, I'm like, I'm going to call it now. Drew's going to win. He's going to be celebrating. He's going to get the title. Boom, RKO out of nowhere. The show's going to end with Randy holding the belt, standing over Drew. Drew wins. He's holding the belt up, celebrating. I won. Screw you, Dolph. Boom, RKO out of nowhere. Show ends. Orton's holding the belt over Drew. I'm like, could have done something different.
Well, now Sarge is done, and here is a one of his charges, Colonel De Beers, who
The what?
Now you would absolutely never, Colonel De Beers would never be on television, as he spent most of his career as you might be able to tell from the different flag behind him, as a supporter of the South African regime. Remember, in 1989, that regime was apartheid.
Oh.
So some of the oh God, this is like, okay, here, this guy is like Bart Dollar Store Todd Pettengill. So usually when it came to television, some of the more overtly racist bits of De Beers' character were toned down a little bit. If we ever get a chance to see some of his work from the UWF, that may not be as blatant. And now here is something.
What the hell? Oh, these guys are excited. Oh God, he looked like a pure pedophile.
That's what that mustache said. Oh, cheater before the bell. That's the DQ. Yeah. So. We must be reminded how far away from the revolution we actually are here. And we have Foxy Boxing in the middle of a wrestling match, which turns into a wrestling match, but not. I mean...
Tell you what, if I was 6 years old watching this, I probably would have been enjoying this.
I mean, on some level, you're not enjoying it now?
You gotta think how old they are now.
I'm missing your point, I think. I think I'm missing your point. So this would be the example that we've already seen this shot of the body shots and her doubled over in pain. And wasn't she on Growing Pains?
I think so.
It's not Tracy Gold. I think that's not Tracy Gold, but it certainly did look like her, and it was the right time. I believe we just missed a commercial break. This is the example of a terrible cinematic match.
So would this be back in the day considered the piss break?
Yes, this is what we would refer to as the Skittlebrow match.
The Skittlebrow match.
Right there, see, up at the referee, and then like this. I mean, trainers can't get in the ring during an 8 count. Come on.
Oh, right in the back.
Wait, wasn't she wearing gloves?
What happened to those?
I mean, that would actually suck if someone were kneeing you in the back of the head. But I mean, I'm just confused because you can't, like, boxing gloves are designed not to be So you can't just slide in and out of them. And
no, she's out of it. Who
she
the
was
heck
just,
does this ref look like?
I had to see the ref again. I've never seen anyone shoot someone into the corner in a boxing match, though.
No.
Nor throw shoulders. I'm pretty sure Piper got disqualified when he did that to T.
The ref looks like Sean Astin.
Let me see him one more time. I need to see it again.
Oh, she caught the foot.
Spun her out, and then missed, completely whiffed. She punched her right in the hair.
Oh, round 3, that quick.
And if that's I see the back of Sean Astin now. Here's the thing: if you thought the commentary would help explain,
there you go,
what this is supposed to be. Okay, that's a good question. I wonder if he was doing some work under the table.
He wouldn't have been that old in that time.
If you were hoping that the commentators would explain who any of these people are, or what they're doing, or whether this is a wrestling match or a boxing match or anything, you would be sadly mistaken. You barely get the names of these two ladies, nor do you get why that was a horrible looking bump. I don't know why we're doing this.
Vander Holyfield loved it.
It was Hector Camacho.
Oh, I know.
And the one who was just, but wasn't. I'm as confused as you are.
Not this guy, but the other guy looks like he's just dead inside.
At this point, Greg Gagne probably was.
He looks like, well, my wife left. She took everything. I have one hot dog to my name and a lawn chair.
I don't want to cast aspersions on Greg Gagne, but at this point, the weight of helping his father run this company probably was really heavy, and it was very difficult to get up for TV, as they would say.
Yeah.
Especially whatever this was.
Oh, 16, 15, 13. It's a close race.
So there's that. There's the standings here. Larry's Legends. That's Larry Zbyszko, who would go on there. I don't even think Baron Ratchke was still in the territory when this Team Challenge Series finally ended.
Oh, really?
And Paul Diamond is in space for this promo.
Oh, shit.
And
the original member of Space Force.
And that's where he should stay if you actually can hear him cutting a promo. The stick was not his strength, so to speak.
But that hair, though.
That was some sweet 80s hair.
Lisa, we're not babies.
You've got like 3 years on us, for God's sake.
Jesus.
Oh. I don't know why I'm supposed to be. What does that's hard rock? Oh, hard rock. That's not what his signature looks like. But he is really excited to come down that fake aisle. And the Colonel is trying very hard not to goose step on television, whilst looking rather perturbed at the. Oh my God!
He just walked into the crowd.
Watch the crowd though; it's all sped up too.
Yeah.
Watch it next time. It's not even real time. It's all everyone's in fast forward. That's how excited they were. They were running at 1.5 speed.
Let me take off my belt. That did nothing for my pants.
It's the ammo belt with no ammo on it.
Let me take off my Woodville surplus jacket.
A lot of medals though. Something.
You got those from a Dollar Tree from the party store. Yep.
If I remember
What the heck was that?
That's an old school head scissors that we used to pass as a Hurricane Rana.
No.
And I'm just gonna hold your knee. I'm gonna hold your knees bent right now, and then okay.
You can't do nothing.
I know at some point Paul Diamond, I believe, was the masked guy in the. Oh God, that looked bad.
That was awful.
When he went up, it looked like he wasn't gonna make it. There may have been a cut and a reshoot there.
Oh, he's hung up on the top rope. Top turnbuckle.
You never go full Sting. You shouldn't do it. Yeah, I think he was the masked Kato in the Orient Express. It come like 91 in the WWF. Okay. I think that would be his most well-known thing. That was right in the dick. That knee's right. Another one right in the. Oh God.
Well, that guy wasn't happy. He was booing him.
Well, he just watched a fellow man get kneed in the penis. Like you never feel good watching that.
Went to Dick Knee City.
Something like that. It's just.
It's drop kick.
Sort of. That was. Don't show this in slow motion.
Slow mo.
Oh, no, do it.
Oh, he got the forearm.
Oh, the Colonel with a bad case of the pre-bump. Oh. Maybe there's some things in wrestling that, and then apparently that did nothing to him as he snapped up Diamond right away and suplexed him. There's some parts of wrestling that really don't need to be slowed down.
Oh, the Colonel's going to the top rope. He just Chris Benoit his ass.
Back then he was still hardly racing him.
I know.
And actually, that looked like it landed. It's gonna put what is it with you hanging with this guy on the top turnbuckle like this? I figure even in 1980. Oh, punted him out of the ring. And you figure in 1989 a diving headbutt from the top would have totally been a.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
And this woman is incredulous to something. You'd have figured that'd be a finish.
Can I find some of these videos and just cut them in for our podcast when we say something crazy? I can just play it. Yeah! Oh my God!
Generic crowds. A V trigger that was not, but the bride's table at that wedding was very happy to see that. That's what half the guys are in shirts and ties. So
slow-mo of picking a guy up. Oh, throwing him against turnbuckle.
I guess.
No!
Oh,
it hurts so bad.
Really, all that was a slow-mo of Paul Diamond's ass. Now, why are we trying to throw him out of the ring?
It's the Roy. Oh no, it's not.
Is this a thing? This might be something that are told in commentary. To be fair. To be fair.
Sorry.
Yep. In case, real quick, as we're going to reset here for one more quick second. You're watching the first episode of the Finisher Flashback. We're watching the AWA Team Challenger Series TV pilot from 1989. This is on the WWE Network. Go search AWA Team Challenge Series. Fast forward through here, and you're at 28 minutes into the show at Mark. What in God's name was that?
And when you search for it, go all the way down. It's going to be under Hidden Gems.
And if you're not watching this live, rewind it. You can start with us at the beginning of the show. The beginning of the show, we explain what's going on right now. Colonel De Beers is gently laying some elbows across Paul Diamond's throat.
Look at me.
So this was the first time I'd actually got to see Colonel De Beers wrestle. I've always heard the name, heard stories about him. He seems like a capable enough worker, a bigger guy, but he seems like he can do things. I don't know if he was in his prime or past his prime at this point.
Oh, he hung on.
Oh wait, is it?
He's biting him. Oh, he's got him with his legs. Gonna pull him over.
That doesn't look good. No, okay.
Oh, right to the head.
Couldn't Shawn Michaels him there.
No.
And the video quality just went. That camera apparently had some bad film.
Whoa.
And wow.
Well, he's also shining up into a light. That could be it too. Oh, he's out! He's out!
And up and over.
The crowd cheers.
And
everyone at Rack's Roast Beef is cheering.
And apparently the object of the match was, in fact, to throw a guy over the top rope.
Oh, it was? Is it?
Now that I think about it, yeah, the commentary would have explained that. I think those promos would have explained that as well.
We can't listen to it because
right. So it did. In context, it made sense. Oh my God! There's no reason to start a close up like that. That's the look a serial killer gives.
I don't know who you are or what you want, but I will find you and I will kill you.
I will make you watch terrible wrestling. Slaughter.
Here comes Slaughter. They are super fast.
Telling you, they sped that up. He's talking. Slaughter is playing to the crowd of no one.
And he just spit all in their face. Now here's a mullet.
This right here is the kids are mildly entertained, maybe.
We've got a camera out at Chuck E. Cheese. What the hell are we watching?
Oh, good, yeah. Get a clip. There we go. That's the Terminator, and that right there is a mullet level 10.
Was this before the movie?
No. The original movie was definitely out.
Please tell me in some of his promos he says, "I'll be back."
This guy, I don't know if he ever got more than the job work here. Because he has a interesting face paint, interesting mullet, and
a hairy ass back.
A lot of body hair.
Holy crap! Is this Albert?
Honestly, Albert wishes he was that hairy. He also has a muffin top, so there's that too.
Who was it that was super hairy?
The Animal? George Steele.
I thought George Steele. Yeah, I thought Albert did too when he was.
Oh yeah, no, he was certainly a hairy.
A-Train.
He was certainly a hairy man. I believe that he shaved for his run as Lord Tensai, and the less we say about that, the better.
Yes, that didn't last long.
No, we don't need to sell this. Look at this. Okay, here's the slow-mo of a good-looking forearm right across the chest, but Terminator pops right back up.
Man, Slaughter looks so young.
I mean, his hair is exactly in the right place. He actually physically pretty much looks about the same as he would later on.
A little less hair.
A little less hair, maybe a little bit more on the gut, but not much. He was never the most necessarily early in his career he was put together, but the time we all know the Sarge, not so much.
Poor Sarge.
When was the last time you saw a drop toe hold work? Look at that. And he just floated over.
Oh, back to Chuck E. Cheese.
Back to kids who couldn't care. And he is smothering him. He is smothering him with his gut. Now, also point that out that was, in fact, a 300-pound man that did a float over.
Nice. He is definitely smelling some side boob there, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yes. You like that side boob? You shouldn't like that side boob. Because that's my side boob.
And cut that as a drop.
It's a Family Guy reference. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but you still just said it.
I know. I was there. It happened.
Ooh.
Sarge went airborne. And it...
Here we go. Slow-mo, Sergeant. Oh.
I mean, he got up there. I mean, you got to give it to him. He got up there. He got up to the...
Sergeant Airborne. Let's call him that. It's related to Evan.
I have no words for that. The kids only sort of care now. And Terminator is yelling at no one. And Sarge is yelling at no one. And Terminator is covering his ears for the noise that isn't coming.
Dude, I'm doing my hair like that with a slit in the side.
This is certainly an interest. A little.
Oh my god.
Only if you're gonna do the beard like that too. You gotta shave.
I want to see. I'll do the hair. You do the beard. Because I don't have a beard.
Actually, it's kind of. Actually, looking at his beard, now I think we know where Jeff Hardy got his facial hair.
There you go. Hey.
Look at that.
And the makeup.
Yeah. He's definitely got the. He's rocking the eye makeup. Stolen from Alice Cooper. And we lock up. They locked up.
Right in the corner.
10 minutes into this match. Boys, I think we're way past the lockup stage, honestly. We're way past the lockup stage.
Oh.
But, you got to go to the eyes to get the big man down.
Boo.
All the way to the post. Oh, my God.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna start doing some commentary as the people they keep showing.
I don't think that was it. We're watching him. It's. Who's the guy in the scaffold? There's a dude in the scaffold. It's got to be that camera. It's got to be that one.
Right there.
No, that one. That right there.
Oh, standing drop kick from the Sarge.
Look at that. I mean, it barely hit him, but sure, whatever. Sarge with a standing drop kick. And this was just a television match against a jobber. And he's busting all this stuff out.
On the 40th anniversary, we're going to get them both back for a rematch.
It's another 9 years from now. We have someone would also have to know. Oh, he's calling.
Yes, man, it's great.
That's a high five and everything. We'd also have to know. Someone have to know who this Terminator is or was, and good luck on you if you can figure that out.
Oh, what the hell was that?
So
he just had him in the clutch.
He had him in the Cobra clutch, and then they cut to a replay of a diving close, and now he's back in the clutch.
And Sarge wins.
And I guess he gave up.
Didn't even see the tap out. USA.
I don't know. Okay, sure. Let's go with that. Let's just go with that.
There's Eric Bischoff.
There is a young, old Bischoff.
At your size, how can you move like that? Do you think that having two chins makes it harder for you? Sorry, I can say that I'm fat. So how does your sweat taste? Salty. Why is it dark?
That's, I mean,
It's not Dateline, Bischoff. You don't have to be so serious.
they cut back to, why is every time they go to are they like zoomed in on the pores of their face and then they come out?
He's like, I want you to start focusing every shot on my mole here on the bottom of my chin. Start there and then pull out every time.
Who directed this crap?
Scorsese.
I mean, wow, for half a second, Greg Gagne looked alive. And it was the last 3 seconds of the show. And check that out. That the show closes on, that's right, Coquino Maximus, the future Yokozuna.
Well,
that was the AWA Team Challenge Series pilot. It might be obvious why that was never picked up as a series.
I blame Eric Bischoff for all of it.
I don't look. Eazy-E didn't help the television production, but I don't think he was singularly to blame.
And I also blame the camera work.
That was interesting. An interesting choice there. The choice to do this thing without fans and instead just use stock footage from a sports bar or a bar mitzvah or whatever was interesting.
Sorry.
So yeah, that was that.
I enjoyed that. That was fun to make fun of.
That was kind of what I was thinking at first. And while everything we do should not just be bad.
No.
Actually, although that's a very good point. Was it too early for Kevin Dunn? No, he probably was still working. I don't think he's had a job in his life that wasn't with Vince.
He has been up Vince's ass for years.
His dad, I guess, worked for him as well. Do you believe the stories? His dad once saved the TV tapes from his burning car trunk in Hill. That's why Kevin will always have a job with the company or whatever. That's neither here nor there. But like I said, we should probably not always do bad stuff, but at least the beginnings, it's all kind of bad.
Yeah. So what do we have next? I know it's gonna be bad. You said.
Well, that's what I'm trying to. I'm hoping that I was trying to kill time so that my list would pop up, because it still hasn't opened. There we go.
How many are on the list? Let's do this.
I would have to wait for the list to open up before I could tell you, because Google Docs.
Yes.
So I will cross this off the top of the list. Again, I forget who mentioned this. I saw this on someone's on a YouTube video somewhere. They mentioned that this was a thing, and I had to check that out at that point. Oh my God. So we went from bad.
Well, hang on. Do you want us to go next on the list, or do you want to see how many they are, number them, and just do a number generator, and whatever that lands on, we watch?
We could, but we'll do it after this very next one.
Okay.
Because we watched Bad. Yes?
Yes, that was bad.
We watched Bad. Our next will be a longer episode. That was only about 40 minutes.
It's going to be amazing.
We'll do a full pay-per-view episode.
Ooh.
So we'll go from October of 1989.
Okay.
We will fast forward to the end of 1999.
Ooh.
When an unknown, at that point, wrestling promoter decided to try to snap up every bit of unsigned talent he possibly could to promote Heroes of Wrestling.
I think I have that video game.
No. This is a show where even if you, for the most part, if you've not seen it, you know about the show. Let's just remind you, the main event starring Jake the Snake Penis Roberts.
I love Jake the Snake.
We may test that theory for you.
He's right there.
Yes. Why don't I run down the card really quickly and give you an idea? Now, I'm understanding from the fact when I said Heroes of Wrestling that you didn't recoil in horror, that you're not fully aware of the hell that is in for you.
Nope. But I'm looking forward to making fun of it again.
And I guess this was October of 1999. Interesting. In October of 1999, I don't even want to. All right. Just know that when we reconvene.
Lisa says, "Oh no, not that, Dan."
Yes, that.
So stick around next week, Lisa. Come back and watch it with us.
Next week, we may start earlier in the evening,
yes.
Because it is a full pay-per-view show. There are 9 matches. Well, there were 11 scheduled matches. 9 actually happened. Well, yeah. Yeah. I will have some history ready for you.
All right.
As we go into this next week, because this is now being that you are gleefully or blissfully unaware of this show gives me hope. And I hate, no, I don't, but I sort of regret that I have to be the one to shatter this bubble that you have existed in where you had not been aware of Heroes of Wrestling until now.
I'm liking this because it kind of reminds me of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
That's gonna look
because we're watching this, we're making fun of it, we're making fun of the crowd on this one, and the kids high-fiving, and they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Making jokes about this show is going to be the only way to get through it.
Oh yeah, that bad?
You haven't seen bad yet. You will. You will.
Are you trying to scare me?
No, it's just not like to do that.
Bring it on.
But seriously,
I'm not afraid of you.
It's not me I'd be afraid of.
Not afraid of that either. Nothing scary. Spider! I'm good. I've got issues.
We're gonna go down the hole big time from episode number 2 on this one. So how many do I have in the network? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 37 events and or matches I have between things that I thought of, suggestions I took on different things.
All right.
If you happen to have a suggestion of something that you would like us to watch and react to, leave us a comment somewhere either on this video, send us a message to our Facebook page
or
at The Finisher Podcast.
Or shoot us an email at thefinisherpodcast@gmail.com.
We do, in fact, check that. And we like to get something that isn't just, an email telling us our podcast is up. If it's not on the list and it interests me, I will definitely throw it up there. There's a lot of bad on my list of 37, but there's also a lot of good on there. And I don't want this to just be The Finisher craps on bad wrestling. I would love this to be The Finisher talks about some good stuff.
I kind of like that, though.
Well, if that's how you want to go, but at a certain point, we will have to do a good card. Come on.
We've got to. I'm hoping there's a good one coming up.
Next week we'll randomize it, so we'll do that. So, do you want to set a Tuesday night appointment for this?
Let's do that. Let's do next Tuesday, next week, right here on Facebook, and then over then on YouTube at 7 o'clock, 7:30.
7:30 is a pretty good place to start. So next Tuesday night at 7:30, join us. Have a window open to the side or pick it up on your phone. When we start, we will be sharing the link for a YouTube link to the full card, the full pay-per-view of Heroes of Wrestling from October of 1999. You have been warned. You have been warned. I don't know if I can take it. I'm going to make sure there's a trash can about here. I don't know what I'm doing, but
and don't watch it beforehand. Watch it with us. I'm not gonna watch it until we watch it live because I don't want to ruin it, and I still want to make fun of it off the fly.
This will be my first time watching it from front to back. I have seen the highlights. I have seen the infamous moments, but this is the first time I will watch it from the start to the finish. And there's a number of these shows that I'll be watching also for the first time along with you. So it won't just be me just watching to hear your reactions. You'll get some genuine stuff out of me coming as well.
All right. I can't wait for it next week right here on our Facebook page, facebook.com/thefinisher. You want to find out where you can find us social, where you can see hear our podcast every week. We do that right here every Saturday on the Facebook. Like I said, facebook.com/thefinisherpodcast. And you can find all of our information, our socials, and our podcast locations at thefinisherpodcast.com.
And to add to the comment that we get in before we wrap it up, yes, I will be drinking.
Yeah, okay. All right. I won't be. All right. So let's end this, and I wish I had an ending music for it, but I don't.
Well, we have time. I mean, again, we came up. We said this was Saturday. We said yes, let's do this. Let's do this idea, and we're doing it for the first time on Tuesday. So, first goes are always a bit rough.
You know what? I'm just gonna end it and play the intro again because I like it.
All right, go for it.
All right, we'll see you guys next week right here on Facebook. We'll see you Saturday first, right here for our podcast. Hey, guys, have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. See ya.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to a Finisher Flashback.